100% verneint, hab keine Schmerzen. Merkt ihr, diese Kopplung...
komplexer und bleibt vielleicht dein Leben lang unsere Aufgabe. Steffi, ich bewundere dich.
Wir leben in einer Welt voller Lärm. Wir leben in...
Das Thema dieses Vortrages heute auch beispielsweise Accept the Challenge. Nimm die Herausforderung an. Und jetzt sitzt jeder hier im Publikum und fragt, von welcher Herausforderung spricht er? Okay, ganz einfaches Machen im Moment. Jeder nimmt sein Handy raus. Nehmt eure...
Denn alles, was gerade ist, war einmal ein Gedanke. Alles, was einmal wird.
Such guru, one of the best minds out there.
I came across this man and he blew me away.
You're just an amazing person.
Most watch
their destiny and bring about a state of joyful inclusiveness. It took another 6 years to build the next one. In the meantime, the Wright brothers flew in Dayton, Ohio. So he lost that credential.
Okay, now let's begin. So here are my pros and my cons, and yes, there were also cons, but the pros are, like, let's begin with the pros. The pros are, like, there were a lot of events, like a lot of speakers. There were a lot of workshops that you were able to attend to. They got a lot of merch stuffs, so you can maybe also experience your, like, developing your personal charisma, for example. There were like a place where you can get books, and also a place where you can get your books signed. And there were also a meet and greet, place. These are all the cons, all the pros, sorry. The cons were that firstly, the break were too short, like after, like, the speeches were about 90 minutes, And after that, there was 30 minutes of break. And then in this 30 minutes, you got a meet and greet. You can go have something to eat. You can have also your book signed if you want to. And of course, I also signed my book, as you can see them, but I'm gladly show it to you again. But you can get your book signed there. And to be honest, the row that you have to wait to get your book signed, especially for this person, it was huge. I think I just had it like 30 minutes, like my whole break. And of course, I were also starving on the first day and on the second day. So yes, it was like the break was too short. I do know that they have a tight schedule, but I would prefer it when you just have a little bit longer break so you don't miss the other speakers, because in my case it was like that. The second thing is that on the first day you weren't able to bring your food or your drinks, and the drinks were about €4 and it was just like this, guys, and it was 33 degrees, so at least allowed a person to have a water bottle, like bringing their water with them. It was like they allowed an empty water bottle, but I really don't like the idea of going to the restroom and taking the water out of there, especially not in Cologne. If it would be in Bonn, definitely yes, but in Cologne I don't think so. The third thing was that you have to, like on the first day, they just gave us an email and just say, please arrive at 8. And we all arrived at 8 and just had to wait an hour, because in this email they just like, please be on point and so on. That is super important that you just have to arrive at 8. But the whole show, the whole event began at 9. So I was starving and I was like, okay, I need a bagel or something like that. And this bagel was nearly €8. And I was like, if I would have to know it earlier, or if I had to know it before, then I wouldn't attend this at 8. I would attend it at 8:30 or something like that, to have some food before the show, because my fridge were broken, so, or still broken. So yes, I weren't able to have a breakfast, so I had to buy a bagel. I had to buy myself a bagel for €80. That was super expensive. But all in all, the experience is super. The vibe is amazing. To all the people who's new in this self-development, self-growth, and self-love, I would definitely recommend you this event. Since I just began to work on myself about, I think, 5 years ago, it was half interesting to me. Like there were some kind of stuff where I was like, okay, it's super amazing. It's like a new experience. For example, I got a lot of tips for my back pains. I got also to realize that we are all living in a golden cage in some certain point. There were a lot of stuff that I just can take with me. But I think, like, if you're new to this and really want to learn about everything, what means to be self-love, what's your, for example, also for financial topics and so on, I really think that it's good to be there as a beginner. Or if you love this event, you can also join this again. But I would, to be honest, to me, I think one event was enough. The only event that I would ever go again would be on Tony Robbins. And after that, I think I won't go I won't attend another event of this. Yes, like as a guest. So if you really if you got any other questions, just write it in the comment below, and I'm giving you an honest answer to this. So yes, I can't wait on the next video. I hope you're gonna like this next video, because the next video is all about fashion. And yes, see you on the next video.